John, Essendon's NAB Challenge campaign gets underway this Sunday against Carlton. What do you hope to get out of this 3-week period?
Yeah, the next 3 weeks are really important in terms of the loading of training or playing volume into the players. So that's the main focus, mapping it out so we don't overwork them, they get enough, feel like they're ready for the season, and balancing it out so that we don't want to go in with one really young squad in any given week. So trying to balance that out as well.
Some pretty exciting names in the squad that you've announced today, including Essendon's first draft pick from last year, Darcy Parish. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Darcy's had a wonderful pre-season and he's ready to go. He's done all the work and he's hasn't looked out of place in all our competitive work that we've done. So yeah, he's ready to go. He's looking forward to it, and it'll be great to see him run out in that first out for us this year.
Anthony McDonald, Woody, is well known to Essendon fans through his time with the VFL program, but what have you noticed with your couple of months with him now?
Well, I'd heard a bit about him, but I've now seen him training, and he's lived up to everything that he said he was going to deliver. His fitness is at the required level well and truly now, and that means he can play at the level required throughout the course of a whole game. But yeah, the way he reads the ball in the air, but if he finds it on the ground, his composure and ability to find a target has been outstanding.
Sam Michael was confirmed just a couple of hours ago that he's going to be with the Bombers this season. What have you noticed about him over his couple of weeks training with the side?
Well, very committed and very keen to grab the opportunity. There was no guarantee for him, and we actually he went home last weekend. And we suggested that he didn't need to come back. We would make our decision based on what we'd seen, but he was adamant he was coming back to still be in front of us and show what he could do. And he's been outstanding, and we see a lot of development upside for him. So we're keen to have him on the list throughout the year.
Nick Commer had a little taste of VFL footy last year, but hasn't played at senior level since 2013. What have you noticed about the way he goes about his footy?
Yeah, he's building back towards full fitness still. We've just had him in a slow pre-season, but he's been coping with all the ramp up of workload, which is great. And in our match play, he's laid a lot of tackles in the front half of the ground, which is he looks like he really enjoys doing that. But he's worked hard to find space back inside 50 and had shots at goal as well. So as a small forward, we think he can fill both an offensive and defensive role for us.
The Bombers have had a few intra-club games over the last couple of weeks. Can you get much of a read on how the side's tracking through those games and heading into this first competitive hit out against an opposition now?
No, it's a bit too hard to do that, but all you can get a read on is how they look like they're coping with the workload. So their fitness is good. They're ready for the NAB Challenge now. So there's no questions on their fitness, and that's why we're keen to get it going. We get a real feel for how we're going now against quality opposition.
Thanks a lot for your time, John, and all the best on Sunday, mate.
Yeah, thank you.